the sunrise right now. Let me turn this around. I love to do this. So here it is, coming up in the horizon. And I wanted to, and I'm feeling so rested, although my nights are disturbed for reasons I know now why, but my nights are disturbed. But I'm here enjoying the sunrise, and I thought whoever might be up would want to join me. I was catching up on some videos, some some platforms that I watch. They're actually growing. There's quite a number of people who have platforms that I watch now, because there's a lot of us who have, I guess, been guided to have a platform that have the same experiences, who have similar gifts. And so I've been connecting to a lot. There's so many of us. Like there's a lot of us compared to what it was like before for me. Like I felt like I was the only one who was going through this nonsense, where in that situation my family and people in my life could say that you're crazy. But now there's a few of us, quite a few of us, that have been going through this spiritual awakening. And so I'm able to freely, before I shared things and I felt as though I'd be criticized, and I was, but I was led to share what I thought I was led to understand anyway. But now I have a lot. Good morning, Jennifer. No, I didn't. You know what? It was overcast here, so I didn't see the moon, but I am seeing the sun, and it's still a little bit overcast. But because I guess the clouds kind of are a little bit thin, so the sun is rising, and I saw it a bit. It was very bright a second ago, but it's getting dark now because that patch of cloud is thick. So very soon I won't be able to see the sun at all. But no, I didn't. I love to come out though. I drop my daughter off. When I drop her off right now, it's dark. And then I go to this park. And like I said, I know I'm monitored because I come out to the park, and this morning an officer drove by, and I'm thinking, what do you want? Why are you always harassing me? I'm not doing anything. I'm minding my own business. And this is what they want to do, because they monitor, not only are they monitoring me, they monitor this vehicle that I drive. I'm sure it's tagged or something. And they monitor my phone, my social media. Oh, sun is rising in New Mexico. Hey, how was that? Wait, didn't you say what time is it now there? Because it's 8:13 here, and we're having a sunrise. Sun is rising here as well. And I thought we were a good amount. You're after me. Yeah, so maybe it is rising there. It could still be rising there. The sun is not disappearing behind the clouds. Good to see you. I posted in the New Year's Live, Jennifer, I posted a video of a gentleman. It's so annoying. Jennifer, it's so annoying. I'm like, don't you have something else to do? Don't you have criminals to catch or something to do? Paperwork to file or something? It's so annoying. So anyway, I posted a video of this gentleman. Like I said, I prayed about it, and God led me, because I know a lot of people do not believe this. Whatever the world does, people just do. If they say, oh, this is a great drink to drink, they drink it. They don't even care. And I always say this: our bodies, we were designed, we were created. We didn't just get plopped here. And our creator wasn't lackadaisical about it. He had a plan for us. He knew we would need nourishment. He knew we would need repair, because we're flesh, right? We have a soul that lives on, but we are flesh. So he knew that we would need. Hi, Wisconsin. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Yeah, they're crazy. It's like, I almost feel like I want to. If I was worldly, the things I would do was. Hi, Alex. Good to see you, sweetheart. So Jennifer, I posted in the live for the New Year's Live. I went back, and I remember. I usually go back, and so I can remind myself of what I promised. So I promised to add the video about this drink. It's a drink. It's got like 7 apples. It's got celery. It's got parsley. All this other stuff. And this person had like an injury, so he had scar tissue to repair. He was overweight by 30 pounds. He had all these different things, and he did this drink for 30 days, and it repaired everything. Now, yes, this will help with that too. Remember, there's different kinds of fast. There's abstaining from, I don't believe abstaining from chocolate or abstaining from junk is really a fast. I think a fast has to do a drastic change in how your body digests things. So I did a water fast, a 40-day, and I'm not bragging. God kept showing me 40-day fast, 40-day fast. So I knew, be obedient and do a 40-day fast because I love food. That being that, on that note, there's also the Daniel fast. That Daniel in the Bible did a fast where he was being offered all this other stuff. He said, no, I'm going to be obedient. I'm just going to eat, fruits and vegetables, just blatantly like that. Now, the drink that I posted in the description for the New Year's Eve is a green drink you make yourself. And if you don't have a juicer, I would suggest blending it and straining it. Get a cheesecloth and strain it. Now, I can't tell you what you're going to experience because I've never done a straight Daniel fast. I guess I did a lifestyle change where I was doing a fast because there's a point where I was led to abstain from bread, abstain from meat, and I was just eating vegetables and fruit. And let me tell you, the energy that I had was absolutely amazing. I had so much energy, and clarity of mind, and so the Lord has led me now. So for you, the juice, if you have the financial means to do this for 30 days, I think it would be wise. And if not, to do it as your main source of nutrients, maybe abstaining from, like, your diet. Our diet is so key. And if you have parasites, you may want to do a cleanse first. Like, so you do a flush first of some kind. So I've done salt flushes and Epsom salt flushes where you put Epsom salt in water. You drink a whole bunch of water and your body just flushes stuff out. The key thing is our diets, the way that the world would try to encourage us to eat, the bread combined with meat, combined with veggies all together. First of all, our bodies digest different things at different rates. So it digests meat different than it digests bread, than it digests vegetables and fruit. So when you combine them, it's kind of difficult for the body to break everything down. It sits in our body much longer because we've combined them together. So if we eat vegetables in a sitting and then eat maybe a portion of meat, and I know this is not what we've been encouraged to do, but think about it. They're different things. Our bodies will digest them differently. It requires different amounts of acid from our stomach to digest, different amounts of bile or whatever is secreted from our liver or whatever else. So I've been doing that. Yesterday I made a kale salad, and it was the way that my stomach has been, it was all I could eat for the day. I was so full. And I didn't want to leave it overnight because leaving things in the house that I'm at right now could cause, like, people have been doing things to the food. And so I thought I'd have to I spent my whole day, like, I had a bowl of it and then I had a bowl again. And let me tell you, last night I spent that night going to the washroom. All I was seeing was green. So I will not be doing that today, but I can tell you my system is pretty clear. My 40-day fast was done, I don't know how many years ago now. Maybe 10 years ago I did my 40-day fast. And at some points I was doing 4-day fast, 10-day fast. I haven't been fasting as long as I did at that time. But I do periods where I just have fruits and vegetables. My body loves that. My body has the least amount of reactions to fruits and vegetables. When I incorporate other things, I get too fancy with it. My body just, like, my stomach at night is like so angry. Like, girl, didn't I tell you? Don't do it. So right now, my tummy's still kind of settling. I dropped my daughter off and I got her coworker made me a cold matcha with oat milk and a Parmesan pecan and dark chocolate on top. Ooh, so good. I don't know if the Lord's gonna be pleased with that because I think this is Starbucks, right? So they've been known to, like, all fast food places have a thing, okay? Nothing is pure right now fast food wise. They've all been, if they have a company that has many locations, you can bet your bottom dollar that something's going on with them. So the key thing, like with that, what I say that is we need to fast. That's all. Our bodies are designed to repair, to detox, to rejuvenate itself. Uh, we were designed that way. Something you always lose. Okay, I'm gonna try this. It's giving me the opportunity to send oh, it's gone. To send a question out. Good for you. Try that. Pay attention to your body. I found it was easier for me to dry fast because when you start to put stuff in your body, the digestive system starts to, it's like almost like it's the ignition. It gets your body going. So I find that when I dry fast, it's easier for me. And as soon as I find myself feeling very thirsty, like hungry, I drink. Then I drink a little bit of water. I'm going to suggest, if you have natural sea salt or Himalayan pink salt or something, there is a salt that's actually natural. Yeah, it is. But we have to eat. Well, okay, hold a second. When you do your fast, I would suggest having a pinch of salt, especially if you start to feel nauseous. Sea salt will help. Not the stuff that they play with, the table salt. I'm talking about like the granules of salt, sea salt. You know, try and get closest to the best you can. I got to try fasting. I never did that in my life. I'm a believer. Good. Well, you know what? This could be your test to try. This fasting is normal. The Bible says when every word is selected, is carefully selected in the word. So when the Bible says when you fast and pray, what the Bible says. So we are supposed to fast and pray. You know, it could mean fasting for the day. It could mean fasting until the evening. But we are designed to fast. I always capitalize on bedtime. If you have your last meal at 6, you go to bed. Because I can't imagine you're going to be hungry if you stop eating at 6 to go to bed at even 10 or 11. If you abstain from eating from 6 onward, you go to sleep, you get up. If my cards are played, you won't feel extremely hungry. Even if you feel a little bit like you could eat something, I guarantee you could just not eat until maybe noon or something like that. Don't feel bad if you cannot do that at first, because our bodies get used to a cycle. If your body's used to eating at night, you'll feel hungry at night. If your body's used to eating first thing in the morning, you'll want to eat in the morning. So I'm going to suggest that you give yourself give yourself a little bit of credit, and just know that your body's smart. It knows when to expect something, and it takes time to change that cycle, to change what it's expecting and when. Like I said, people say salt's not good for you. Salt is important. Just like cholesterol is important, just like sodium bicarbonate is important, which is like baking soda, where our body makes all those things. And so like this idea that we're listening to social media to tell us, like we're almost like they're laughing at us. They keep telling us something different, and we keep jumping, okay, let's try this, let's try that, because everyone wants to be healthy. No one wants to have cancer. No one wants to go to the doctor. So as soon as they say something, we just do it. Your body will tell you. Will tell you when you're well. You don't need a machine to tell you when you're not well. Your body, like, let's just say like something happens to your body where I'm not a doctor. Please, I'm not a doctor. But this is what the Lord has led me through my experience. He put me in nursing for a reason. I learned a lot. I enjoyed working with people, but then he pulled me out aggressively. So there's something to be said about us being the ones who should know most about our bodies. Hey Tammy, how are you? I fast often. I just have days I don't want to eat. My digestion seems so slow. I can't eat in the morning. I eat later and always have. Okay, so if it's not, I want some comfort food like chicken and dumplings. Well, Jennifer, I'm not saying you shouldn't have chicken and dumplings, girl, but I'm saying is that you should have periods where God, let me say this, okay? Through my walk with food, I love food, okay? Through my walk with food, I've learned that the things that are the best for us taste the worst. And it's not because it tastes bad, it's because we've been programmed to enjoy chicken and dumplings or things that are more savory. So when I did my 40-day fast, I was craving kiwi and like strawberries and blueberries. The thought of having things that were cooked were made me not, like, I wasn't feeling for those things. So this is me 40 days after not eating food, just having water, occasionally a little bit of salt. I started to put salt on my tongue because I was feeling nauseous at times. So this is my natural state. I wanted things that were natural, okay? And I was thinking, I was eating food and I was like so enjoying like just the raw bare bones of food. Strawberries. This was in the summer when I did my 40-day fast. So strawberries, what else did I crave? Not apples, things like watermelon. Oh my gosh. Watermelon, plums, dragon fruit. I went to, there's a place in Toronto called Spadina, Kensington Market, where they sell fruits and vegetables at a good price, right? And so I went down there. Let me tell you, there's a video I did about it. This is the day or two before I was going to finish my fast, and I bought all this stuff. What? I ate so much, and then I felt sick after. Oh God, I was going to the washroom for days because my body had not. I'll tell you, if you do a long fast, remember that your body, it's almost like a generator. You turn on the generator and you might have different settings. So you might have a setting of the generator to on high. You may have it trained. I don't know. I'm not going to say generator. Let's something else. Let me see. Or a toaster. You can toast it on high. You can toast it light. You can use it to bake. You can use it to cook. So our bodies, when you stop giving it food, transitions to detox, repair, and rejuvenate. So when you start to put food in your body again, you have to give it a chance to kind of turn back to digestion. And I didn't do that. And it wasn't even my stomach, it was my tongue. I was so excited about eating food that I ate, and I ate too much at once. And there's a name for this. So please do not, if you're going to do a long fast, reintroduce food too fast, because your body will be angry with you. Yes, well, if a lemon with salt is great. Good morning, you-haul. Yes, girl, do it. If it's turnip greens, do it, because if it grows and it can reproduce itself in some kind of way, do it. Do it. Your body yearns for that. I don't know where we got this idea that we should. I know where we got it from. We've been programmed. TV, social media, marketing. It's a tool that they use. It's our brains, our minds, our eyes, our ears are gateways to the soul. So when we hear things, it moves us. It changes our thinking. That's why we have to be so careful as to what we put in our bodies, including what we see and what we hear, who we see, who we hear. All those things are so key. Woo! So Jennifer, I'm very excited for you. Fresh tomatoes. You know what's good too, Jennifer? What I heard is that the bigger tomatoes that we eat are not naturally how tomatoes are supposed to be. Just like the bigger bananas are not natural, they've been modified. So if you're gonna have tomato, let's say the cherry, the small ones, the cherry tomatoes, and if it's bananas, the small ones. Those big ones that they put in the stores are not naturally how they're supposed to go down. Like they've done a lot of work, scientifically speaking, on the food that we eat. We know this. You walk into the grocery store and the apples look almost exactly the same size. That is absolutely not natural. If you have an apple tree in your backyard, you're gonna see the pears or apples or whatever grows on your tree. They're gonna have different sizes. You know, that's why when I go to a store, there's a store we have here in Toronto called No Frills. It's a President's Choice line of stores. So they have No Frills, they have Loblaws, they have all these different stores. And so when you go there, they have a line called No Name, and their fruits and vegetables are, they say, imperfect. Those are the ones I buy, because on those bags the fruits and vegetables have an extra side to it, or they're lean to one side, or they're different sizes. Those are the ones that they take out of the ones they put out that are supposed to be uniform sizes. are selected. Like they might put them through a filter so that they are all one size, but the ones that are not the same size, that are kind of deformed in a way, those are the ones you want, because those are ones that are least tampered with. About fasting, I'm going to keep that in mind, but I gotta go work. But you have to go. Bless you, Alex. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh, well, well, like the video and support the channel. I'm glad that you're here. You are family. Don't work too hard today. What's I gonna say? Yeah, it is so cold here, but I was raised here. My parents are Jamaican, so I love the summer. My skin loves the summer. Much love, much love. But when I went to school here, my parents, the first thing they did, boots, coat, hat, scarf, gloves. And when I went to school, they'd have recess. So a period of half an hour outside when it's lunch, and 2 50-minute periods at, what? I would have just said in a second. 2 50-minute periods when it's in the morning and afternoon for a break. Not necessarily a break for us, but a break for the teachers, because for the kids, we'd be inside all day playing if we could. Anyway, when I realized when I was a kid, I said, they sent us out when it was raining. They sent us out when it was snowing, when it was hailing, when it was freezing cold. It was partly to do with, now, everything that the enemy might have done for evil, the Lord meant it for our good. Because right now, as I got older, a lot of the sports and things that we did required us to be outside. So skiing, skating, tobogganing, all those things that you could enjoy. We have so much snow here. There's so many fun things to do outside that requires snow. Skiing, skating, tobogganing, sledding, all of it is so much fun, and it's just because we have snow out here. And we have the most beautiful winter gear. We have Canada Goose, and we have North Face. These like the jacket I have on is, what is it called? Oh my god, can't remember, but this is a pretty high-end jacket. I bought it at a store called Winners. It's parallel to Marshall's, and this hat is from Roots. There's so many companies that make really cool gear. Get at it, and get outside. My boots are Sorel. They are warm. And a lot of the stuff I either got on the clearance rack, or I got thrifting, because my dollars weren't there. But the Lord has always provided for me. I've never gone without. I can promise you this. He is faithful. He's true. Never gone without. So now Jennifer's saying that 60 degrees outside. I'm jealous, Jennifer, because my skin loves the warmth. Like when it's wintertime, all this glow you see here is all like cocoa butter or whatever else. I've had to do a lot to get my skin repaired, because my skin naturally glows in the summertime. So yeah, I'm jealous, girl. So jealous. Colorado for 20 years, and I used to wear, yeah, Sorel boots are they are it. I love my Sorel. These ones are Joan of Arc. These ones are Joan of Arc, so they have the fur on the top, and sometimes I'm too hot. And my body runs hot naturally. I get hot so easy, and then I run on top of that. So yes, I've been running, like I was saying, I've been running 3K every day, just to keep in shape. I want to do Pilates, but I don't want to overstress my body, because at this stage of my life, this is what they're telling us. The media is telling us that because of the age that I'm at, that I'd be overdoing it or stressing my body if I work too hard and if I run. I've been running 3K. My body is loving it. I just changed when I stop eating, and I incorporate fasting, and my body is happy. I love pickles. They say that fermented stuff is good for you, and I believe it, because the countries that eat fermented pickles, like Greek people who are Greek, Italian, who eat olives and pickles, their health on point. Those cultures, they eat cheese, really fermented cheeses and stuff, and they're healthy. What we're doing here, I don't know what we're doing in the West. You know, I like to go to where there are true examples of people who are healthy that eat and what they do. You know, people who are in Europe, people who are in India. People in India incorporate these spices that keep them healthy in their regular diet. They don't have to make concoctions with those spices. They incorporate it in their foods right off the bat. So yeah. So I just wanted to check in with you guys. The sun came up, but the clouds are pretty thick, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go and prepare for my run, because now that it's up, the sun is up, I'm gonna be able to run now. Thank you for the hearts. How do you guys do that? I guess when I catch when I catch someone's, I'm gonna give them hearts. Yeah, Indian food is so good. Oh, the Indian food is so good. You know, the stuff that they eat, like people are learning to incorporate stuff right now into their diets that people naturally put in their diets to begin with. The only thing with Indian food is that they love sweets. So their sweets are very sweet. They use a lot of condensed milk in their sweets. Occasionally I used to have that, but then the Lord has led me right now to have everything that's natural. Everything that's natural I'm supposed to eat. Due to what he's doing in me, I have to have things that are natural, but that's okay, because if you combine different vegetables, you get a different sensation, a different taste sensation. So that's what I've been doing. Curry is yummy. And so curry, the base of curry is turmeric. I do a turmeric honey, manuka honey and yogurt mask on my face. It helps to heal the face. It helps to lighten dark patches. And that's why the mark that I had here is pretty much almost gone. I've only done 3 since I started talking about this, and already the dark marks that were here are gone. And my skin is going back to the lifting and the smoothness. I'm never gonna be 25 again. I have pictures of myself at 25. I'm like, if I knew what I know now, I would have been. I mean, I did appreciate what God blessed me with, but I would have did more things to prevent damage. You know, I would have been much more self-care. My mom is the type of person, she thinks it's vain to do the stuff that we do now. She throws herself into bleach to clean the house. She doesn't wear gloves. She didn't take care of herself. She saw it like them as battle scars, I guess. Like she saw it as like, if you see me being damaged, that means I'm working. You don't have to look like what you've gone through. If I'm cleaning the house, I gotta put on gloves. I may have to put on a mask depending on what I'm using. That makes sense. We want to be able to touch our partners with delicate hands. We don't want to have hands that feel like steel wool. But you know what, Jennifer? You should have protected your skin, but you can. I'm a product of that. But you can go back now and do reparative stuff. Fasting also helps repair, but also there's other things you can put on your body and do to your body to help to not only stop the signs of aging, but to reverse it. This is so true. Some cultures do this automatically. There's face yoga, there is Pilates, there's calisthenics, there is just generally just walking. Do what you love. Dancing, put on music, clean the house and dance, stretch, challenge your body to move in ways it hasn't. There's so many ways. They're just looking for reasons to capitalize on what God naturally provided. That's all. That's it. These little things that there's the special shampoo with ginger and rosemary. There's some cultures that have been doing that naturally for years, for generations. Adding coconut oil to this. At one point they were telling us coconut oil was bad for us. Now you could hardly pay for it. It's so expensive. They're just trying to confuse people. You just have to know what is good for you, and look at the cultures who naturally live off the land and what they do to grow hair, to keep their skin looking youthful, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go because yeah, my life is never private. Jeez. It's ridiculous. Yes, I do know that. Yeah, I love peppers, and I'm trying to learn how to make food that's like they consider to be Latin food, I guess. I don't know, but with natural spices, because you can buy packages and just dump the packages in your meat or your vegetables, and then eat them. But they have chemicals in them that are not necessary. Maybe these things sit on the shelf for such a long time, so they have to add chemicals. I think that's why they're adding the chemicals. I don't even know why. They could be adding it for other reasons. But some foods, like especially from different cultures, this require a certain spice, and it'll make it taste like what it is. Like, for example, I make a lot of Chinese stir fries, and the base for that for me has been like chicken broth, garlic, sesame oil. Those are the three bases. There's also soya sauce and everything like that, but those three things are the base for me. If I'm making something from an Indian culture, cumin and cilantro, those kind of things give it that Indian taste. Curry or turmeric. Have a beautiful day. And what else? Check out the video with the green shoes, hon. And what other cultures is there? West Indian culture. We love to put onion and tomato together. Thyme is a big thing for us. Thyme and stuff. Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to go. I've been on for about 30 minutes is good. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. For those who support the channel and been here for years, see me grow and get older. I love you. I appreciate you. Until next time, guys, be blessed. You are a special generation. The Lord loves you. I love you, but he loves you so much more. Hey, sweetheart. Good to see you. Essie, good to see you, love. You've been around for a while. I appreciate you, love. Greek is good too. Greek is what? Greek. Yeah, what's it called? Oh my God, what's it called? There's a sauce, a white sauce. I think it's sour cream, cucumber. What's it called? Tzatziki. Woo! My daughters love it. Greek is amazing. It's really healthy for you. There are salads, like they have plum tomatoes, olives, the lettuce, just a vinaigrette. It's so good for you. It's so good for you. So like eating natural doesn't have to be gross. Oh, cilantro and okra. I'm gonna try that. I've heard that okra, the sliminess is supposed to give you energy and make you feel good. In my where West Indian people that like I know, ones who make, like people who are especially dreads who eat natural off the land, they like to grill fish and stuff it with like okra and all these different vegetables. So I love okra. I know when I was a child I thought it was gross, but my parents kept feeding me stuff that was healthy until I loved it, and now I love it. When I was on my wilderness journey, when I had nowhere to be, and God would give me little spells of like money to buy stuff, I would crave, because this time I was naturally fasting. I was only eating off the land. I was eating apples all the time. But when I had money, I would buy like squash. What's it called? Acorn squash? It's a sweet yellow squash. I'd grill it. And I would grill okra. And man, and a little bit of sea salt. Woo! What God provides for us is so good. So good for us and so tasty. And I think that oftentimes if we're grossed out by natural stuff, it's because we've been eating a lot of things that are meant to make us reject. The parasites in us crave that stuff. You know, parasites don't like the natural stuff that we eat. It does not. There's a show that I was watching about someone who was trying to lose weight, and the doctor that's on that show, I think it's called 600-Pound Life. One of the people that were on that show, doctor was telling her to lose weight, so she went out and she bought herself some greens. Amen. And she was trying to eat Brussels sprouts, and she was gagging. She was like she was eating dirt or something. I found it so funny, because our bodies are naturally designed to eat the stuff that her body was rejecting. She needed to detox. She needed to detox, and the doctor never talks about that. He just has them change their diet or try to lose weight. Go out and lose weight, and then I'll do a surgery on you. Crazy. Anyway, I said I was gonna go. I'm not staying any longer. If I can, I'll come on later on today, but I'm gonna get out of this hot coat because I'm sweating now. And like I said, I appreciate you, love you, and thank you for the thumbs up, because somehow it helps. Let's let you know that YouTube is not paying me, because whoever's in my life who has intercepted my channel and my phone. Yes, dear. I'll come on later to that. I promise I'll come on later. They demonetized me because someone was striking my channel saying I did this, I did that. but they were never telling me, they were never showing me. Good seeing you too, love. Good seeing you too. Thank you for supporting me. I really so truly appreciate you. So the channel, I have to acquire a certain amount of views. I think it's 1 million views on my shorts before they'll add ads onto my channel now. So I'm like, oh, but the Lord led me to do this. I have no other choice. So the way that my life has been going on, I don't have another choice. They've made, and God designed it this way. I couldn't just go out and get a regular job. I couldn't just do that because of what they've done to me, the lies they've told to me, and put on my record, deems me as being unfit to even do what I was doing before. So here I am doing this and waiting for God to move in my life. All right, guys, love you so much. You are made marvelously. You're specifically created for this time. You're not a mistake, and you were specially chosen. You're special. All right, guys, love you. Until next time, be blessed.